Hello Cancer, this is Olivia from Doss Tarot. I did go ahead and lay out your tarot cards, and I also pulled a Ancestors and Angels and Ancestors Oracle card for you, and it's called Drum, and it talks about dream and journey. Now I did read a small portion of it, and I'm just going to real quick read you the two sentences here. It says, journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. Says a lot. And I read a little bit further too. It says they've been trying to give you this message in your dreams, but you're not hearing them, or you're hearing them, but then you fall back asleep before journaling them down. And I'm telling you from experience, when you're journaling your dreams, if you don't have it written down within the first 10 minutes, you'll lose it. It's weird how that works, but it's like amnesia. But anyway, just a thought, because they're trying to give you information. And it says here that it's repetitive. They're repeating the same thing over and over and over, and you're just not getting, or you're not hearing it, or you're not getting it, or there's a block, something on that order. Anyway, with your cards that I laid out, I did see that on your side, Cancer, you've got the Hangman in reverse, which tells me he's been enlightened. He's seen things from a different perspective, and now he's ready to take actions on it. And I see these coins that are flying up in the air, and I wonder if it's got some part of it might have something to do with actual money. But then we'll talk about that more, because there's something down below that it might sink in too. So yeah, they were in hibernation in a sense, and now they're ready to explore what they've learned. And then with the Sun card in reverse, this still has all the beautiful, great aspects to it, like a new beginning, a blessing, growth, and of course the main thing is happiness. But with it in reverse, it just says if there's any travel plans, they're going to be delayed, which to me makes sense, considering that we're in this part of, we're in this situation with the whole world. So that kind of makes sense that there's delays in travel. So it sounds like you and your person aren't together. And then the Three of Wands down at the bottom. Now this talks to me, I always relate this to like an entrepreneur card. Or yeah, and it's kind of like when you kind of link them all together, this person has, and if it is about money, that's probably why this entrepreneur business is here, because I'm thinking that there's been issues in work, with all the layoffs and everything. That's very possible, and there's been some kind of delay, because that's the main theme of this card. And now I think you've decided, I'm not able to find work, people aren't hiring, businesses are closing. You're thinking about doing your own entrepreneur business, specifically just for you. What type of work it is, I don't know. But with his hat is kind of a purplish color, which in the tarot business, purple means intuition. So he's got some kind of intuition about something that, or you've got something that you want to start, and you already know what it is. I love it. And now your person on this side with the Five of Wands in reverse. Now this talks about how there's been conflict and stress and, things on that order. But with it being in reverse, there's been more of an understanding as to why it happened. And I'm not sure, but it feels like with the understanding, maybe there's more common ground between the two of you, perhaps. We'll see. But yeah, there's this kind of cleared up. It's not completely done, but at least there's an understanding of where it's coming from. And with the Eight of Swords, this tells me that somebody's still stuck on something. Is this person somebody you've wanted to let go and they're still stuck on you? I'm not sure. We'll have to do more clarifying. And then, of course, the Ten of Pentacles for your person tells me that there's probably a home. It's probably financially secure. It might not be overly, money flying out the windows, that kind of energy, but it's definitely secure, stable, and financially secure. And why she can't see, I don't understand that yet either. We'll find out. Sometimes illusions, you know, the planets have a big part in it too, come to think about it, because right now I think Neptune is in some crazy, Neptune's in its home, in its natural house, I believe now, which is Pisces. I'm not sure. I'm not going to be real sure on that, but I know that Neptune is one of those planets that makes you dreamy and, you know, confusion, illusions, that kind of thing. And it could be that your person's in that energy. And then on the bottom of the deck, we had the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles, again, talks about your own business. You might have to learn a certain trade to become an entrepreneur like this guy, because the kind of work he does is in detail. It's got to be precise. Yeah, it looks like he's one of those that does forging. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and do some clarifying, because I'm curious about all of it. Okay, what is the Hangman in reverse? What is this about? The Hangman in reverse. There had been a burden. Let's see if we can find out what it is. That's interesting. The burden leads to the Knight of Wands, which this person is somebody that rushes in. He's got the energy of, he likes to rush in and help people and save them, and then he'll leave there and go to the next situation. He's kind of like that, in a way, like a knight in shining armor, which he isn't shining armor, but he moves so fast that he never stays put in one place. You can almost relate that to somebody that's, what do they call those ambulance people? Emergency medical something. It could be something like that. I'm not saying that's what this is, but it's that kind of energy where they have to rush to get to a place, help somebody get back on their feet, rushing back to the hospital, then they got another one to go to. It's that kind of energy, which is fast and steady and constant. And this is the energy that I'm feeling here. So this is what drove this person into the Hanged Man mode to begin with, because there was too many burdens and there was too much rushing here and there, and probably it was just like too much of a burden. Couldn't take it. And probably the pay wasn't good, because you remember money, when it's in the upright, the money is falling out of his pocket like he was losing money. And now with it being in the upright, he loses money. In the reverse, it looks like the money might be falling back down to him. And it's because he's made a decision. He's finally seen things in a different light. Now I know what I need to do. Let's clarify that Sun. There is some illusions here. And this is the same cycle here, or the same energy here. This person is, look at all the clouds that are around her. It's just like, floating on a cloud. She doesn't even see what's going on. She knows she can't get away because she can't see to get away. So there is some kind of illusion here. And this card talks about illusions, but it also talks about options. And if this is somebody that's looking for a different career path, then perhaps maybe they're looking at all the options that are out there, which could also cause a delay, because it takes time to find work. Now, with this Page of Cups in reverse, now the pages are new, and they're also immature, and there could be some kind of break, and it could be from another job, or It could be from this person, whoever your person is, because I'm still not seeing who exactly this is, other than it looks like a female and this looks like a male. So I don't know for sure, but there was some kind of breakup. It could be a breakup with a partner, a business partner. It could be a breakup with a romantic partner. We'll just keep going. Now let's clarify the Three of Wands. What is this person? Oh, the Sun in reverse again. So it's going to happen. Whatever this entrepreneur business is that you're starting, Cancer, it is going to happen. And it's going to bloom. It's going to grow. It's going to be successful. But it's just right now it's in delay, and I'm sure it's got something to do with the way the world is right now. And what is the other card here? Oh. He's going to make a proposal to somebody. Now, I'm not sure that this is if this is a romantic proposal. I kind of have a feeling with it across from your person or situation. I think it's a financial proposal that you're going to offer to somebody to probably help you get started, a startup money, or to help you in your business. That's what this feels like, because this is also work, the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, let's now let's go to your either situation or person over here, and let's see what that Five of Wands in reverse is for sure. I just think it's some kind of release or relief, one or the other. We have the King of Cups, which is you, Cancer. So both of these might be you. Both sides could be you. But let's just keep going. Or it could be a person and they feel relieved from you. And that could have something to do with why you were in hangman mode. Because I'm telling you, I think that work you were doing was too much energy and it was too burdensome. And you probably weren't making enough money. So now this could be you feeling that, yes, it's a relief to be out of that situation. Because I was just about to say it frees you up to find something else, but then the next card is being stuck. So let's just see. Or it could be something to do with romance. Or it could just be you love the job that you're looking for, or you know what kind of job you want to do, and you love what you're doing. Or it could be romance, because like I said, this seems to be a feminine, but I'm not sure if this is what this is, because this can mean either. So maybe there was a release from a marriage. We can go either way. Either somebody's feeling relieved from a situation that wasn't healthy for them, and now they're in balance, and that they love that kind of work. Or it could be somebody feels relieved from a situation that was burdensome, and it could be a romantic or marriage. You guys will know more about that, because this is just a general reading. Remember, I don't get into the deeper details. Let's find out why this, why is the Eight of Swords here in the upright? Why is someone feeling not only stuck, but they can't see a way out? Why? Why? Oh, I call this the Three Sisters. It's always about celebrations. And I know that they do gossiping and stuff in the reverse. But the Three of Cups is usually something that's exciting. And it could be, even though you're feeling stuck, let's say this, for instance, if this is work related and this is just you're looking for the kind of work that you love to do, and you're feeling stuck, but you know that you're only going to be stuck for a little bit, because remember the Sun is across from here too, which is a delay, and you're already starting to celebrate because you just have that intuition that you know it's going to work out. You just know it's going to work out. Yeah, I love that. So let's find out what the other card is. And you're not going to take nothing but the best. You're not going to just take any old Three Cups down here. You're only going to take the best. You will. You will. Or it could, this card also could mean that you're feeling discontent. It's kind of a 50-50 here. And this could be your person, but I feel like it's you, Cancer. I feel like it's you. Let's go ahead and clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, there's your strength. You're being, something's draining your energy because your strength is down. Let's see if we can find out with the other card. Ooh, it could be that you're financially struggling, maybe. Or, now this Ten of Cups also, excuse me, my nose is itchy. The Ten of Pentacles also talks about that being a home. Is there fear that you're going to lose your home because the money's just coming in too slow? You're waiting for a situation to start up here? Is that what this is? I kind of have a feeling that's what it is. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles here. Let's see if we can glean some more information from this. Oh my gosh. You're probably doing some heavy-duty praying. If you're any spiritual person. And you know what else? The Three of Pentacles in the original Rider deck. The Three of Pentacles is done in a monastery, which is spiritual card. This one, it just looks like, well, it's hard to tell. All I see is forging equipment in the back. Could be spiritual. It could be some kind of spiritual work that you're wanting to do. There's going to be good news. Something's going to happen. It is going to happen. The Page of Wands is a new beginning. It's a good news. You can rely on it. It's good. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify. Or not clarify, but let's do the 4-card layout for the potential outcome. It'll be 1 card for each and then a final card for the overall. Make sure you're listening to your dreams. And I know it's hard to wake up in the middle of the night and write down something you can't even see, especially if you've got to find your glasses first. Try to do it though. Oh my gosh, it is so important. Because if it's coming across and it's been repetitive, that they've been trying, like knocking on your door. Wake up, Cancer. We got information here. This is what you need to do. And they're telling you, but you're not hearing it. And it's important, so you need to wake up. Okay. All right, for the first. Now this has something to do with the Queen of Wands. Now this is a business lady right here. She's all business. I mean, she could be a CEO of a major corporation. She can be a supervisor over a large amount of people. She comes across as very cold and she's superficial because she is nothing but about business. She usually isn't married, but she does have a lot of psychic abilities. This is like a Leo card, and this is any of the water signs. That could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And the sun is also Leo, and you've got 2 suns. Maybe you have 2 suns. Sometimes things come out of our mouths and we just have to assume maybe it's part of the reading. So, yeah, the Three of Pentacles. I think it's some kind of spiritual work, to be honest. Because Cancer, you're a water sign. And all of the water signs have that capability of having psychic abilities, clairvoyance, You can even have telepathy. You have intuition big time. So this could be something that you're looking at is going in a spiritual way. We'll see. All right, and then the second, there's some kind of, ooh, that's a marriage card. So there's not a marriage. There's not going to be a marriage. There's not going to be a celebration. There's not going to be a wedding. It's just not. And it could have something to do with this day and time, with the lock-ins that we have. It could be that. But it looks like, no, because this means discontent. And this is confusion and immaturity. Okay. Just, oh, the star card. Now this is, I always call this an earth angel because she's so much like an angel, but yet she doesn't have any angel wings. And for the life of me, I've been researching the history on it because I'm an Aquarius. And this is Aquarius card, and it keeps, I can't find any indication. All I can see is that she did have wings. But it doesn't say why she lost them, how she lost them. Was it because she was bound to Earth? I don't know. I call her Earth Angel. Okay, and then the last card for the reading is rest. Somebody needs to take some time out and rest in recovery. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. It could be romance if you want to look at this and this and this. It could be that. And this. Because this is usually a marriage card here. And the Three of Pentacles also talks about collaboration with 2 or more people. Well, that's what I have for you, Cancer. On the bottom of the deck, we have what's called the Six of Swords. And this is somebody that's wanting to go back to where they came from, where it was calmer waters, less hassle, easier place to find work, maybe where your family is originally from. All right, that's what I have for you. Listen to those dreams, write those whispers down, and I will see you next week. And until then, namaste.